Let me hit you with a question. Scoring 122 points in just 40 minutes. Is that dominance? Especially when you outscore Canada by 50 and Greece by 60? You've been teams with top 5 talent on their rosters. I'd say Team USA is flexing hard. And to everyone who called them frauds after that nail-biter win against South Sudan in the exhibition games, well, they're looking pretty foolish now. So far, Team USA has played 4 Olympic Games, and the closest anyone's come is a 17-point loss. South Sudan might have thought they were the USA stoppers, but let's be real. There's no stopping this squad. The best you can do is pray for the shooting game of your life. Seriously, there's zero chance of shutting down Team USA's offense. The only shot you've got is sinking 50% from beyond the arc. In all 4 Olympic Games so far, Team USA has scored over 100 points each time. Want to guess how many other teams have hit the century mark? The answer is just twice, out of 11 teams combined. Even if you doubled their games, they still wouldn't match Team USA's scoring spree. Confused? Don't be. This team is a juggernaut, plain and simple. Your only hope is to make every shot count. And even then, you might just come up short. But here's the kicker. Team USA isn't just an offensive powerhouse. They've got 5 of the top 10 defenders in the NBA too. When the starters hit the bench, it only gets worse for the opposition. Against Brazil, Team USA started with LeBron James, Steph Curry, Devin Booker, Drew Holiday, and Joel Embiid, 3 MVPs, a walking bucket, and one of the best guard defenders ever. Then, they brought in Anthony Davis, Bam Adebayo, Derek White, Kevin Durant, and Anthony Edwards. That lineup's length, athleticism, and defense should be illegal. And just when you think it can't get any better, they sub in Jason Tatum, who might be the most versatile player on the squad. His first possession? He swats Brazil's point guard from 30 feet out. Not surprising, right? Tatum might get heat for his shooting struggles, but don't forget, he's a 6'9" athletic wing who can guard any position. Check him out, locking down Donovan Mitchell, forcing tough shots, and swatting jumpers. It's easy to hate on Tatum, but there's no denying his elite talent. And when he's on the floor, he's a game changer. Speaking of game changers, Derek White and Drew Holiday are absolute defensive monsters. In the first quarter alone, they racked up 3 blocks on Brazil's point guards. When you've got guys like this making plays early on, it messes with your opponent's heads. Suddenly, they're second-guessing every drive and jump shot, not just because of Anthony Davis and Bam Adebayo patrolling the paint, but because they're worried about getting swatted from behind. And then there's LeBron James. Sure, he's not the defender he once was, but he's still more than capable of erasing shots that look like sure things. Another day, another vintage LeBron performance, right? Except it's not really vintage when he's doing this every game. 9 assists in 17 minutes, shooting 5 of 6 from the field, and completely altering the game's momentum. Early on, it seemed inevitable that the USA would blow out Brazil, and they did. But Brazil clawed back to make it 34-42 with 4 minutes left in the half. What happened next? A 21-2 run in just 4 minutes. That's beyond insane. It's practically impossible. And just like that, any hope Brazil had of hanging around vanished, capped off by a LeBron to Tatum alley-oop. Shout out to Joel Embiid, who finally found his rhythm, knocking down shots when it mattered. Remember, USA had been blowing out teams even when their top scorers, Joel Embiid and Steph Curry, were struggling. But today, they combined for 7 of 9 shooting, and whatever slim chance Brazil had disappeared. The scariest part? The best player in the first quarter was Devin Booker, who was everywhere, cutting, defending, and hitting shots. He got subbed out for Tatum, who played so well that Booker didn't even return until the third quarter. Once he did, though, it was lights out, hitting 5 threes in just 15 minutes. Booker and Anthony Edwards combined for 35 points in 36 minutes. So, even if you survive the LeBron, Steph, KD, Embiid onslaught, you still have to deal with 2 of the NBA's most explosive scorers, both capable of hitting 5 threes and blowing the game wide open. And if all that wasn't enough, Team USA is the best transition team in the world, led by, you guessed it, LeBron. with guys like Ant, Booker, and KD running the floor. Oh, and Steph Curry spotting up in transition? Good luck with that. How do you beat this team? You can't outrun them, outshoot them, or outmuscle them. 2 more games stand between Team USA and Olympic gold, and their biggest challenge is Serbia, with one player who can go toe-to-toe with anyone on Team USA. But Serbia still has to worry about every single player on this stacked USA roster, not just 1 or 2 stars. Unless Nikola Jokic and Serbia have the shooting performance of their lives, the inevitable is about to happen. Either way, it's going to be a show. So, if you're ready for more, hit that subscribe button. It's free. A like would be awesome. But most importantly, thanks for watching. Have a fantastic day.